So you have traveled to King Sawyer on the advice of Prior Eric, where you were to rescue the High Cleric Earlist, and that might actually finally happen tonight, possibly, the High Cleric Earlist of Harfoot. And to do that, you had to trade the Polymath's Lost notebook in exchange. And you did acquire that notebook. You stole it from its current owners, who seem to be some extraplanar gangsters operating in the vicinity. But you decided that rather than exchanging the actual notebook, you had a forgery. Was provided by Eldera Kaser. It was in exchange for a witch's staff that Albine probably didn't really want anyway. He seemed to give that up pretty quick.
He did. I was this close to giving up my my belt of teleportation.
Maybe we could have another exchange later. We'll see. You never know. Somebody else you may need some other services. And he's under the protective custody of Osnar of the Magician's Guild. You don't know if Osnar is the big head honcho or not. So you took it out to the old watchtower. Now, I don't remember if you brought the real one with you or only the fake one. Or if anybody decided that.
No. I thought we gave the original to Brother Cadfell.
Brother Cadfell's holding on to the original for safekeeping?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Those are that's what I have in my notes, so that's what I think we did.
And I also think somewhere along the line you heard rumors of the North Shires, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
There was possibly some ruins there where there could be some activity, but I don't know if you have a full dossier on that. So you took it out to the old watchtower to meet at midnight, and while you were out there, and I guess I'm gonna have to ping everybody.
There were some flying beasts with riders.
Yep, there we are. And let me ping for the benefit of our gentleman cameraman. So, and then appearing, you saw Osnar riding on a giant crow, not a small one, a giant crow. Clutched in the talons of the giant crow was a small halfling. But you also started to see lights, glowing lights appearing, kind of ringing around you. But that's where we left off. We hadn't revealed yet what those lights were.
As if someone is realizing.
Anything that I forgot, or you guys want to fill us in on that I'm not remembering?
Oh, well, Tolan started a fire in case we want to burn the book when they get there. Because
that's right. He was going to use that. He was going to use that as a threat.
Yes, and being a religious, in a religious order, I'm all about burning books. No, that's not true. Knowledge is most important.
Only the Episcopalian books. Okay, so you built a fire, and what you see kind of stepping out from, almost from the air and appearing, and they're sort of floating in the sky, ringing around you. Now, they're not giants. Let me make them a little bit smaller. Matt may have seen these guys before.
Nice stuff. Awesome.
And I have to thank him because he sent me the picture from, I guess it was in an art exhibit or something, or
Yeah, it was our the distillery district here in Toronto. It was light sculptures. Are these hooded figures?
Oh, 5 of them.
6.
Every time I look up, another one appears.
And what's that again?
Every time I look up, there's another one appears.
No, well, there should be 6 now total if I did it right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. One raises his hand, and this light comes out from it. Right near where you're standing there, Rascalfoot,
Oh, great.
one of the rocks is hit by this and explodes.
Excellent.
So it's almost like they're giving you a warning shot.
Hmm.
And like I said, right now they are sort of hovering in the air, just about maybe at chest height is where their feet would be. So the crow, this one starts to fly in closer. And again, you can see a very familiar magician riding on the back of the crow, but the halfling is in his talons. And he hollers, I guess, at Tolan there, "Have you brought the book? Have you brought the book, my good sir? We have the goods, as you can see."
Well, then, set down the good cleric and we'll talk about it. They feed the fire a little bit more.
He said, "Oh, but there was a book mentioned in exchange."
Oh, yes. Get the cleric down.
Well, do you have the book? I guess he wants to see it.
Yeah, I guess which one of us is carrying? Is that me?
I don't remember who's carrying the book.
All right, then I'll say it's me. Yeah, sure. I hold it up.
Okay. So
So put the
He
good
comes
cleric
in-
down.
he said, "Well, I really should look at it first to make sure it's the real thing. Can you toss it up to me?" And he brings his mount in a bit closer. Now, keeping in mind that the halfling is still kind of hanging over the edge there. You know, he could be dropped.
Well, how do we know that halfling is the real guy?
Could be a doppelganger.
Yeah,
Well,
somebody
has
might
anyone-
have true seeing.
Well, has anyone ever seen the high priest?
I mean, he could just be a dwarf in disguise.
Ooh, shaved off his beard? I don't think so. But I mean, I don't know what the high priest looks like.
He looks rather gnomish to me.
Have you ever seen him?
Nope.
So this could be some.
Yeah, we're gonna need proof that that's actually the high priest.
Mm. So he kind of has the crow give it a little bit of a shake, and the hanging hobbit there says, "Oh my heavens! Oh, have you brought the book? I do. I'm hoping to get back to my church."
It could be him.
So none of us really know how to identify the priest, huh? Well,
Well, you certainly wouldn't want to toss a very valuable book through the air to this gentleman, right? So I think it's best if, he lands. Don't worry, we're all peaceful. No one's got their weapons out.
He says, "Well, if you hold it up, I can levitate it towards myself."
Yeah, sure.
I think we need the priest on the ground before.
yeah, sorry, priest on the ground.
Okay. The 6 glowing guys raised both their arms.
Oh, you don't want them to do that.
Well, and the crows come in a little bit closer.
And I hold the book over the fire.
Now, Osnar brings his oops, I had the wrong thing.
I'm
Brings
rolling
his
initiative.
mount in a bit closer. and he has the hobbit now over, roughly where you are, Tolan. Whereas if he drops him, it'll drop down on the ground. And he leans down a little bit so you can hand him the book. So I guess he's trying he says, we'll do a simultaneous exchange. It only seems fair.
I'll look at the man. I don't know what I can do about the priest here. Do
you want one of us to go up and grab him? Okay.
Yep.
I'll run up, and so I can kind of steady the priest. Maybe someone taller would have been better, but anyway, I'll try to catch him and say, "Okay, let's do this."
Let's see. I really don't want to hand over this book. Ah! Yeah. Gronk, can you determine if this is the priest?
I mean,
ask him a question. How many hobbits can dance on the head of a pin?
Hey.
I mean, Gronk's a dwarf. I'm just trying to think here. Like,
why don't you ask the halfling?
Well, I was going to say Friar Time.
Yeah,
I don't like Gronk doesn't really have any
skills.
Oh,
talent.
Gronk
intelligence.
Let's see here. Gronk casts. So on the bird holding our father here, the Hobbit priest, is he still in air?
Well, he's in the talons, but he's right over the.
Okay.
He's over the land, not the water any longer.
Okay. So sorry, Gronk is thinking back through his spell book here because he'd like to cast a charm animal, and he's just refreshing his memory to see if it would work on something this big.
Sure.
Yes. So no saving throws allowed either for normal or giant-sized animals, but creatures of more fantastic nature are allowed to save versus spells. It lasts for my level plus 1d4 rounds. So it's like a charm person. I can't really communicate with it. So it just regards me as a trusted friend or ally. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to try to charm it, and then I'd like to try to speak to it, but that's two different spells. So I'm gonna try to be charming first, and it works from 60 feet away if I'm close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then it gets a save versus spells, probably, right?
Not against charm animal, unless you think he's a more fantastical nature. Giant animals don't, but if you think
do
he's
not,
right?
Oh, okay. No, then he wouldn't get a save.
Okay. So
has he dropped the cleric?
I can't really tell it. The charm animal just views me as like in a good way, as a friend and ally.
Oh yeah.
So maybe next round, I could tell it like, drop, or bring the little man to me and then fly away home or something like that.
No, I was asking John if he had dropped the cleric, or is he still holding him close to the ground?
Well, he's still holding because he's waiting for Osnar's waiting for the book.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tolan handed it over yet.
He has not.
Has not. Okay. Proudly has not.
So, and in fact, if I can pull this off, then he may even protect us from other attacks if someone tries to attack us. If someone tries to attack me. So that's what I'd like to do. I like to cast a charm animal spell.
Okay. You just did. And Osnar's getting suspicious here. So he's doing something, he says. So he has the crow drop the cleric,
Okay.
and has the crow, he gives it an order to grab at the book, Tolan.
Oh, okay. Well, that
So
makes this easy.
Give me a give me
Go
a
ahead.
give me a dexterity check to see if you can
Sure.
pull the book away from him.
See if I can get the book away from the crow before the crow gets the book. Ooh, no.
Okay, so Osnar has the book.
No, the crow has the book.
Crow has the book, I should say. Yes, the crow has the book in his talons.
Are we in initiative, or can I take an action?
Why don't we roll initiative just in case?
A good idea.
Okay, I don't think it'll hurt.
I'm about to do something too, and wouldn't want to get anybody in the way.
See.
I gotta bring him a little lower. Add turn.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna give these guys a different turn, I think. I roll a 3 for Osnar. Do I need to add anybody to the turn order? Ooh, 5. Good. Get
Not
you
that
guys
easy.
shortly. Anybody want to? Oh, we should roll. Anybody want to roll for Albion? I'll add a turn for him. I think he's the only one. He's the only one missing tonight, right?
Oh, yeah, he's going to be late.
I can roll for him.
Sure.
I don't know if he has any pluses to that.
I'm looking to see. No, his dex is 10, so he doesn't have any pluses on that. So what does that give him? A 6? So that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go in the initiative just for the sake of doing that. We'll see what people do. Fire time, what would you like to do?
I'm teleporting.
You're teleporting. Okay. Where are you teleporting to?
On the bird. Behind
like,
Osborne.
like back where Osnar is sitting?
Yes.
All right.
Is that my action? Or can I do something else?
I don't know. Well, that's probably your. You
Okay.
probably can't do another spell, but if you want to do something physical, I guess you could.
Oh, that wasn't a spell. That was my belt.
Okay. All right, well, then that's your move.
Yeah. So can I attack or can I do a spell? What can I do?
I guess either one or the other, but not both.
All right. I'm casting a spell.
What are you casting?
Harm.
Harm. Okay. And does he get a save for that?
Well, I think I need a normal attack roll.
Oh, you need an attack roll. Okay.
It's
To
what
actually.
it says.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. Do I get a bonus or anything for being behind him, or a surprise or anything?
So, which is that? Which spell is that the reverse of? I forget.
Heal.
Heal. Okay. Heal and harm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just do a standard and attack roll, I think, for there. Doesn't really.
22. I think I hit.
I think you hit too.
I hit.
All right. So that takes him down to all but 1d4 hit points, if I remember correctly, right?
That's correct. He has 1 hit point.
Oh. I mean, he like clutches his chest. It's a big one, Elizabeth.
Leave now, you're dead.
Okay. Albion. Is not here.
No, what would he
I'm
do?
calling for somebody.
He might do a rune of binding on something. Or because there's nothing close by for him to attack.
Yeah.
But his rune of binding, that's not a touch spell, is it? He can cast, that's a ranged spell.
Yes, that's like a spell.
One enemy no more than one size larger. What does it do? Rune of binding.
Kind of like a hold person.
like a hold person basically.
Oh, okay.
But only for evil magic users. He can only use it against.
Oh, is it only magic? Is it only spellcasters?
Well, it's like it's supposed to be against witches.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't know if it might work against one of those creatures.
Yeah, he's really kind of just run up and hit things.
That's true.
But none of these creatures they're sort of floating out over the edges, right?
Yeah, they're kind of more of a range. I mean, they're within the ability if you want to do a ranged attack or something.
Yeah. How about if he runs out to protect the high priest?
Mm-hmm. Where did he get to? Oh, he's behind you.
Yeah, he's hiding behind my big head. So, how does that sound to everyone? Because he's
Awesome.
probably better. As a
Yeah.
protector than I am. So I'll just move him out there, and I'll just pop in there. I'm still out there with him, but I think we're going to switch spaces.
Okay.
Because I realize suddenly I'm very out in the open, and I don't like that.
That's something clerics are halflings are used to.
Yeah, especially thieves.
Yeah.
Okay, so Osnar hollers. He says, "They mean us harm. Get them. Foul play." So these guys raise their arms and start firing away with those blasts they seem to have. So let's see. Oops, unrecognized command. I must have typed it wrong. Sorry. 20. Okay, did I do it right that time? So he sends 2 at Velvaro. Okay. So, Velvaro, you can give me a save versus spells for half. Or magic wands, excuse me. Magic wands. We never use them.
Oh, okay. So I rolled the wrong one then.
Yeah, that's all right. No, I told you the wrong one. That was my bad.
Well, I mean, should I keep that roll?
No, do it again.
Because that would be success. Okay. Magic wands.
Oh, that would be success?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I made it anyway.
Okay.
Well,
So-
9. You have to 9 or better, right? That was my magic wands. So
Nine or better.
either way, yeah. Wow, I made save and roll twice.
Wow.
Hey, wait. Where's the real
Twice.
Patrick?
The doppelganger.
Yeah. Get him.
So he hit you twice. But I think you had 2 successes there. So you take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
So that was the one. The other
That one
crows
up there?
seem to be. But they're not up yet. They're gonna go on Osnar's run. So the pink one then right below him, kind of at 9 o'clock there, fires out. Twice at poor Gronk. Ooh, boy, they're rolling high. So Gronk, give me two save versus magic wands.
Okay.
See if you can sort of duck out of the way.
Gronk's first. Okay, what's my first roll is 5. I think my. What do I say versus wands? Oh, it's a 3, so I made it. That's my saving throw. A 3 save versus wands. So that's pretty cool.
You're okay.
10. Pretty hard to get a dwarf with a wand, I think.
Okay. So, well, that's for half damage.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
These are for half damage. So you're going to take half damage on both rolls. So 13 damage total.
Okay.
This one floats on over, and he's kind of right by. We'll do Rascalfoot next,
Okay.
and we'll kill Albion. 16
Is that against?
and 13. So they can only hit you for 1. And you
Okay.
can get a save versus magic wands for half damage.
Oops.
And is that good enough? I don't know what your number
Four.
is.
My magic wands, unfortunately, is 5.
Mm.
So do I take the
Okay.
full 18?
So he hit. Yes.
Okay.
So these guys are pretty rough.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
did
like
Terry
joking.
didn't join us yet, did he?
Oh,
Nope, don't see him.
$15 and $24. So you want to give me a D20 roll, Shannon, for Albion? I'll see what his
Yep.
save is. He needs a 7 or better.
Nope. And 2 hits?
Nope.
Or just 1 hit?
No, just 1 hit.
Okay. He doesn't. I don't
They,
think he
they
saves.
finally missed 1.
So Albion takes.
16. I'll take it off. 16 points of
Okay.
damage. I took it off.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Let's see. It looks like I got 2 more left. I got one for everybody. Very
Hey.
democratic. So we're going to do 2 at Tolan. And they both hit. So
Ooh.
Tolan gave me 2 save versus magic wands to try and duck out of the way.
So 11
11
of
out
10.
of 10 and 11 out of 10.
Good man.
Both of them.
6
So, looks
and
like-
5. 6 and 6,
Like-
or
Well, 11 damage figure.
okay. Okay.
Okay, then the other one takes aim at Friar Time, perched on the crow. And you hear
Give me a best
Osnar
shot.
say, shoot carefully, shoot carefully.
I get close to Osnard.
You hugging him?
And it looks like both hit there, Friar Time.
Ah.
So you can give me 2 saves to see if you reduce some of the damage.
Yeah, likely. Both likely.
Okay, so half of 33 is, I'll round down, 16?
Ooh.
Okay, so these guys seem to have some pretty powerful
Mojo.
magic abilities, yeah. So what would you like to do, Rascalfoot?
Well, I think I'm gonna take out my bow and shoot Osnar.
Mm-hmm.
So short bow, 20.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, but only 1 point of damage. But that's all I needed.
Well, he was down to 2.
Oh, was he?
Yep.
Wait. Who was?
Osnar.
No, I rolled 1. He was only down to 1 hit point.
Oh, you rolled it. I'm sorry. I rolled it separate, but if you rolled it, I'm going to go with yours.
Oh, I didn't know you rolled it.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
He slumps. He's still on the bird, but he's slumped over on it, unconscious, possibly dead. Okay.
Nice shot.
So that's like, yeah. So these birds see something's wrong and they swoop in. In fact, one's going to swoop over here and try and pick Friar Time off their companion. I think the other one's going after Velvaro, just because he was in the ball. He was in the bird park, so to speak. Oh, these guys have high bonuses too. All right. So this one claws at you, Velvaro. And let's see, I don't have a macro for that. I'll just do 2d8. And he hits you both times for only 4 points of damage. And the other one
You tore my cloak.
Uh-oh.
I tell him.
goes
Now you made her
after
mad.
goes after Friar Time, hits him with the one claw, does not try to do damage, but give me a strength check to see if he can pull you off there.
Ah,
That's what he's trying to do.
I'll look at my strength. Okay, 13.
I fear I'll give you this. What's
13 is my strength.
oh, he's a pretty tough halfling.
He really
So if
is.
So if you want to, are you still clinging to the thing there?
Oh yeah, totally. I'm clinging.
Well, the bird is clinging to you and trying to pull you off,
Okay.
and that's all they get to do this round. Gronk.
Gronk casts his Speak with Animals spell.
Mm-hmm.
And he can direct that at any animal he wants, but he's going to go for the charmed one that's still holding our little hobbit friend.
Yep.
And again, I don't. So.
Well, he had dropped the Hobbit Pope, but Friar Time put himself in harm's way up there.
Oh.
Oh, totally. That's what I do.
Yep.
Now, did he do damage on me, or did he just try to grab me?
He was just trying to pull you off.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss a damage roll.
Nope.
Yeah, I want to take what's coming to me.
I was either going to have him do damage or try to pull you off. I fear he probably couldn't do both.
So, I'm going to ask my newfound feathered friend. Is it possible for him to bring the little hobbit dude over behind me?
Well, no, the Hobbit dude is with Albion there on that neck.
Oh,
He's on the ground.
he's on the ground, so he's safe.
Right here.
Wow.
The Hobbit Pope. The Hobbit Pope
The
is.
Pope is, yeah. Yeah, he's hiding there.
He's hiding.
He's Tolan and Albion sandwich. I know.
No,
Pretty dreamy.
Gronk's always wanted to fly. So I think what Gronk's going to do is pull a Gandalf and summon my new feathered friend so I can hop on his back and start casting spells from up top. I think that's a great idea. Gronk's been around, man. He's traveled a bit. This isn't the first bird he's flown. I just didn't want to brag, but you know. So is that possible? Because I think the bird is my friend.
Okay, so this now that's the one that has Osnar and Friar Time on it,
and another crow hanging on to me.
Oh,
and the other bird is clutching onto Friar Time, desperately trying to pull him off.
It's a package deal, really.
And now Gronk's up there. It's getting really crowded up on the back of that giant crow.
So which of those crows is my friend?
The one that we're all sitting on top of.
Okay, and
then I've got a crow on my shoulder like a pirate.
But he's trying to attack you?
Yes, he's trying to pull me off.
Oh, Gronk would like to try to like. Well, I'm sure it's too much, but okay. So Gronk's up there too. Gronk's trying to help. He's he's trying to help Friar Time.
All right, Tolan.
Well, since it looks like Osnar is out of the way, and the book is still in the crow's paws or claws.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, so it doesn't look like that's going anywhere soon. I'll start cleaning up some trash mobs here. Lightning bolt coming down this way. Let's see. Come on.
You get a lightning bolt.
Regular.
So you're trying to get like those three who are on the right hand side of the screen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me some damage.
So boom. 46 points of damage. Save versus spells for half.
All right.
Hoorah!
Nice.
Let me see what their save is. 10 or better. Okay, so 2 of them take 23 and 1 takes 46. So you see this lightning kind of play over them and makes them glow even a little bit brighter. And the one kind of moves back a little bit. You can see that the green one there was perhaps damaged a bit more than the others. The others, the lightning didn't seem to go through them so much as play on the surface. But everybody took some damage.
Nice.
All right, Velvaro.
What are these creatures they consist of?
They seem to be have a robe on, and they're glowing from within. Maybe they're crystalline. You're not sure.
Okay.
You're not sure what's under the robe.
And this creature's in melee because he scraped me. So.
Yes, he is. If you want to take.
And how close is this one from me?
You could get to him.
Okay. Okay. What I'd like to do is, actually, they're more dangerous than the crow. So, actually, let's see. I'll attack that one. All right. Hopefully that hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And then the second one, that same creature. And hopefully that hit.
They did.
Okay, so
now as you hit them, you tell they're somewhat crystalline. It's hard to tell what's underneath that robe, if anything. But you did hit them. So give me some damage with the mighty eld.
8. Is that
16 total?
Yep.
Does that have your strength bonus or anything in it?
Yeah, that's with everything. I rolled a 5.
Okay,
5.
so it notices that it's been hit and turns to face you.
Greetings, ugly.
Okay, friar time.
I guess I'm just going to do a simple one. I'm going to do charm animal on this guy that's trying to grab at me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that, and then you can move also. That's your spell, and if you want to, I guess there's nowhere to go much.
Am I over am I over land or?
Mostly. If you want to try a leap of faith there.
Hell, you know what? I think as my action, I'm going to push Osnard off the bird.
Mm-hmm.
Let him drop.
Okay. Boom. He looks even worse damaged now. Yeah, in fact, if you're dropping him, things don't look too good for Osnar. I should be getting a screenshot of all this too. Okay, so Albion can do something if he would like. If Shannon's playing Albion, or if you want to do a group consensus on him, whatever you want to do.
Well, I mean, this blue figure still sort of floating out over the edge, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think Albion, I mean, to be true to Albion's character, to Terry's character, I don't think he would stand by and just protect. He'd see Velvaro in there and he'd want to attack this creature, I think.
Okay.
So how about he runs in and tries to hit?
Does he get 2 attacks, I think, per round at this level?
I don't know.
I think he gets 3. Do you get 3 too, Velvaro?
Oh, yeah, I get 3.
Okay. Well, let's have Albion go, and then we'll retcon your other one there.
Thanks.
And everybody can thank Rustin for that, because I don't know if I would have gone up to three attacks per round. So,
Okay.
1d6 damage versus evil magic users.
Yeah, is that an evil magic user or just an evil creature? So I'll roll 3 d20s and see what happens. So
Yeah, let's
first
see.
one,
Pardon me, but what alignment are you?
Excuse me a moment.
so I don't know what his pluses are.
We'll find out. Should be pretty good at the level 17.
Level up.
He's using his magic sword, which I assume it's plus 10.
What?
Or
Yep.
plus what? Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's got a plus 10 to hit.
Sorry, I thought he meant a plus 10 sword. I was like, where did he get the hell? Where the hell did he get that?
I thought you meant that too.
So that's
2 of them hit.
2 of them hit, and it's 1d8 plus 3. I think.
Okay, and I'll give you an extra 1d6 as well.
Oh, okay. So let me do. I'll just get this typed in. So
Take
number
your time.
first hit
Yeah.
is
Very
4
nice.
points of damage.
Plus
And-
6. Oh, and then roll a 1d6 and we'll add.
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay, so
They're
he's
not
up-
really evil magic users, but we'll give it to him on one of the hits.
Okay, so there's 13 just with the damage, and I'll roll the extra 6. So that's 13, 16, and one more. 21 points of damage with his magic sword.
Okay. Yep, I took care of that.
Thank you, John.
Yikes.
Okay, so it looks like it's their turn here. And let's see. They're going to, I think, still do a little bit of damage. So the one way over here, I was actually pointing with my finger, and then I realized you can't see that. Too much running in person. Fires off at Velvaro, hits with one of them. So you can give me a save versus magic wands to mitigate or have the damage, perhaps.
No.
No.
I
12.
only needed 9 and I still fell. 12 points, okay. Oh.
Let's see. The other one floats in here. And the pink one here. And he's going to fire off at Albion here. 24, 22, that's going to hit. Oops, I did it wrong. So Albion can give me 2 save versus magic wands.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. I got to look up his numbers anyway.
6.
He needs a 7 or better.
Nope.
No. So Albion takes a lot of damage. You can see he's
Oh.
been
Whoa!
well
Wow.
knocked back.
Okay, we don't tell Terry I did that, okay?
Time for us clerics to stop fucking around and like get down there.
Flying in your friggin' birds.
Okay. Then let's have the blue one here goes. He's going to fire one at Tolan and one at Rascalfoot. Mrs. Tolan and Mrs. Rascalfoot. Blue's not too good. Okay, so how many of them went? I think there's 2 more yet to go.
The bottom.
No,
The bottom and the one that's kind of between.
And that one. Right?
Yeah. No, he went.
No.
I think
I
he
only
went.
have I only have 3 going so far.
This guy hasn't gone.
Oh, you only have 3 going.
The yellow hasn't gone.
He hasn't gone. The one
Okay.
in front of me.
Pink.
All right. That's all right. All right. So we'll have one take aim at Friar Time, the other take aim at Gronk. So we'll do Friar Time first. Only hits with one of them, Friar Time. You can give me a save versus magic wands to see if you can duck out of the way.
Yes.
Yes, you do. So you take 9 points of damage. So this beam of eldritch energy plays over your body, and not in a good way.
I don't think does eldritch energy ever play across your body in a good way. I don't. Anything eldritch.
Maybe if you're playing Call of Cthulhu. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So the other one takes aim at poor Gronk there.
Come on.
He's shooting all the way up to Montreal. Or Toronto, excuse me. Toronto. Looks like he hits with both of them.
Uh-oh.
So you can give me 2 save versus magic wands to mitigate the damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wands are good, man. A dwarf, I only need a 3. Or I have to roll over a 3 here.
Yep. Just barely.
No, I think I'm supposed to roll over that, aren't I?
No, you can get a 3 or better.
3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whew. That was some tough talk there for a sec. Okay.
Yeah. So it's the target number or better.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Right,
17
first
points of damage.
Oh man.
Ouch.
But Gronk's feeling good. He's up on his perch.
So yeah, he's feeling good, eh? Good.
So the last one, which one didn't go? I guess the pink one here at the bottom, does not make an attack.
That's ominous.
It floats up, gently takes the book from the crow's hands, floats out over here towards the ocean.
Oh, awesome.
And you hear it say in a very, a voice that seems to be coming from very far away. The book is more important, brethren. Rascalfoot.
Well, I don't think I could take down Pinky there with my bow, but I wonder if I could sneak up behind the lime-colored one and backstab it.
Give it a try.
Okay. Do I need to roll a thieves roll first? Or just to hit?
In this case, I don't remember. So why don't you do a move silently? Because it's not like you're hidden in the shadows already or anything.
Oh, 87.
And it's back to you anyway, so it's good.
That's my move silent score is 87%.
You did exactly what
So
I
you
wanted
just
to.
made
Turn
it.
and face me.
Okay. And I'm going to sneak my sword. So 24 to hit
Nice.
and 8 points of damage. That's not a lot of damage, though.
Is that with the extra? That's
Yep.
the double damage.
Yeah, that doubled it.
Okay. So Osnar is out of the picture, and you guys have those 2 crows tamed, right? The 2 that are over there.
Yes.
All right. So this other one is confused. It doesn't know what to do, other than to go in and try to attack Velvaro again.
You'll regret that.
The guy with the feathered hat. That's why.
It's crow's feathers.
It'll be a crow feather now.
11. So it hits you with both of its claws. Or whatever noises crows make. All right, Gronk.
See here, Gronk. Gronk's and the other glowing creatures like left?
Not yet.
Okay, well Gronk's riding on his crow friend, so he wants him to kind of Gronk casts his spiritual hammer spell. He's got to be within 30 feet of one of these glowing guys, and he's gonna bonk one of these glowing guys.
Which one? Whatever you
The
like.
one, maybe the one closest to Velvaro.
Sure. That one's taken the most beating.
Yeah, and spiritual hammer.
Nobody likes that cream-colored robe he's wearing.
I have a little
was so-
yellow.
That was so last summer.
Yellowish.
Kind of taupe.
Like a lime color to me. It looks like from my monitor.
Okay, so I think I have to do a normal
Yeah.
attack, right?
You do a normal attack, but you can use it as a ranged weapon. I forget if it does extra damage or not.
don't
One
play with
1d6. I get 1d6 plus 4 damage.
Okay.
So it's not crazy, but let's see here. My spiritual hammer. No,
Ooh.
a 10 to hit.
So so it doesn't quite hit him. Maybe they're of a different alignment that's resistant to it. I don't know.
Okay. Grunk's feeling pretty badass though up there.
Okay, Tolan, who's already let loose the lightning bolt.
I turned to Pinky.
Uh-huh.
I cast Disintegrate.
Okay.
Yes.
I think they get a save on that, right?
They do. Let me just give you some information there. Disintegrate. A creature that makes a successful save versus spells is unaffected.
And a 19 is probably successful.
A 19 would probably be successful.
Yep, sorry. I think you used it against a dragon, though, so it has come in useful in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay.
All right, Velvaro.
All right. What I'd like to do is I want to grab this little bastard and swing him into the purple guy here.
Okay.
So hopefully damage both. So what do you want me to do for that?
How about an attack roll to grab and then a strength roll to swing?
Oh, okay.
You get both of those, I'll give you a whole mess of damage.
Where's my generics? Oh, it's like an unarmed, so I might as well do that. That's easier. 20 to hit him.
Okay. Yep, you have successfully grabbed him.
Okay, and then I swing at this fellow, and that's another generic. Well,
Just a plain old D20 roll.
Plus whatever bonus I have, right? Plus 2.
Well, we're just
Ooh.
rolling up. No, we're just rolling underneath your strength.
Oh, okay, then I did it.
Okay. So you give it a swing, and I have to decide what damage a giant crow does. It does 2d6. How's that for old school?
Sure. And I'm not letting him go. So.
Okay.
And that's one. I still get one more. No, 2 more attacks, right?
Yes, I guess you do. So you're gonna just keep beating him with a crow.
Yeah. So let's
do 2 more attack rolls and let's see.
No, that's gonna miss. That's a 9, and the last one. Damn. Oh. Yeah, just missed a crit. So I missed.
Well, are you adding your strength, or you're at that? You're doing a D20 roll with your regular attack.
I rolled a 9 and a 10. So I'm sure that misses.
This is a 7. I see a 7 and an 8.
Yeah, I rolled just a straight 20 because I don't have a macro for swinging the crow. So, and then I added my bonus, which is plus 2. Right?
Now there's a euphemism.
Yeah.
No, but I'm no. That's an unarmed attack. You hit with both of those.
Oh, okay.
Well, wait. You have plus 10.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm just rolling this to see what my bonus is. So yeah, it's plus 10. So
all right. I'm gonna give you some damage.
Okay, good. 17 and 18 then.
Okay, so you're beating the stuffing out of this guy with a crow.
Yeah, and I'm going, I have had enough of you.
Beating a crow out of him.
That's my action.
William Shatner would be proud.
Yeah. I finally understand what Captain Kirk was feeling at that moment. This damn crow.
All right, fire time.
Well, can I see the book in the creature's hands, or is he's flying away?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Wall of Fire around the creature and hope to burn the book. I don't know, but maybe I'll be able to do some damage around him.
All right, so you cast
Wall of Fire around him, and I guess he'll have to try to make a save
to see if the book burns.
Well, I mean, just see if he burns. I mean, if he burns, the book should burn too, I guess. But
so you're trying to cast the Wall of Fire like on him.
Yes.
To damage him. Sure.
Yes.
So if he burns, the book burns. If he misses the
I hope.
save here.
So you are a book burner.
All right, here we go. 1d20. He needs 10 or better is his save. 18.
Oh.
So that means he takes damage as though he's within.
Probably 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. Yes, it's within 10 feet. So he takes just 2d4.
2d4. You want to roll me 2d4 for the damage?
4 points.
4 points. Okay. So seems to do a little bit of damage him, and I'm going to do. We're going to see if the book catches on fire. 1, 2, 3. The book catches on fire. I'm rolling it in the open.
Yes.
So the book is on fire, and he's beating to try to put it out. Okay? I figure it'll take a little bit for a book to burn, so we'll see. We'll see if he puts it out or gets away with the book. All right, Albion. Oh, did Terry come online?
Well, I see Albion.
Yeah, Terry's on the Skype call.
Oh,
He's just ignoring us.
Aha! I got it.
There he is.
Okay, great.
well, I just saw him pop up at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep. I finally got my laptop working.
Perfect timing.
Don't look at your hit points.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw.
These crystal guys have powerful beams, so don't fail your saving throws.
And it's not my fault.
I
Just
blame
kiss it.
everyone but you.
Oh, thank you.
Seemed like the correct course of action. All right. Let's see. So attack the crystal things.
They're pretty powerful, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna aim for this green one by me.
$23 hits. Yep. 15
Yeah.
14 don't. Okay, but you hit him once.
Darn. Six.
6 points of damage. Okay. All right. Now it looks like them. Okay. Let's take care of these guys. Let's take care of the one with the book first. He is going to swoop down and try and douse the book. And he's able to do that. And he says, "Come, come, brethren." And you see him sort of fade back into the mist from where he came with the book. The other ones try to get off a parting shot here beforehand. Let's see, I'll just go from 12 o'clock here. So one's going to shoot at Tolan. Come on, macros.
Are these cone effect or they're straight like?
More straight
Okay.
beam. That's why I'm using. That's why I'm figuring the magic wands.
A laser.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so Tolan makes it on the first one.
Were there two?
Yes, there were 2 hits.
And I don't make it on the second one.
So you take 4 and 11. And then Blue, as his move action, fades out. Okay, then we'll go after Albion here again.
Uh-oh.
Albion lucked out.
Yeah, that was a killer. He would have been dead.
Very much lucked out.
He faded out there. And let's see, we got the 1, 2, 3, and we've got 4 of you left. Let's see who he goes after. Well, let me do the rolls and see what he hits. He's going to go after Velvaro, and then Velvaro will be out of the picture. The pink one looks like he hits for one of them, Velvaro.
Okay.
So you can give me a save versus magic wands to avoid 15.
Negative. Can't beat a 9. How much damage? 15? Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Is Velvaro down?
Nope.
No. Okay. Still standing.
Yeah. Got 13 left.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
You're like an Elton John song.
I'm still standing.
Okay, so there's 3 left and 2 of them. So let's see who they're going after. 1 and 2 is Friar Time. 3 and 4 is Gronk.
I'm behind Gronk.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3 is Gronk. 4, 5, 6 is Rascalfoot.
Damn, I didn't think you were going to go for that one.
Damn you, Time.
So Rascalfoot gets hit for one of them. One of the beams, zap.
Okay.
So you can give a save versus magic wands. Yeah, you made that.
Yeah.
So you take 9 damage.
Ooh, man. Okay.
And he does his graceful exit. And then it looks like the last one's going after Gronk.
Ooh.
Only hits one of them.
What a hit.
29 is pretty solid.
Oh. That's a palpable hit.
So you can give me a save versus magic wands to see if you're able to reduce some of the damage.
All right. Oh, where's my mouse here? Come on. No problem. I needed a 3.
Okay. So you take 6 points of damage.
Still standing. As much as a dwarf can stand tall.
On the back of a bird. Stand tall. Don't you fall. Sorry.
I think it's more born.
I still have him, John.
Oh, that's right. You're still grabbing him.
Yeah, I was swinging him as a bat by his claws.
Well, I'm going to give him a strength roll to see if he can pull away from you.
I have made a bat of this crow.
20. No.
You're not getting away after shredding my clothes.
Okay. Now the other one sees that things aren't good here and does start to float away, to fly and flap a little bit to get out of range here. Okay. And then the other one, Grunk sort of has tamed, so.
Well, actually, the other one I had charmed.
You had charmed, so it could still try to fly away, but you could.
Oh, sure, I don't care.
Try to talk to it and bring it back or something.
Nah.
Okay, so Rascalfoot.
Really,
all you see is that Velvaro is holding onto this crow for some reason.
Yeah, I don't really want to get entangled in that nonsense. And I'm like, I look up, I say, "Get down here, you healers. I think we have people that are hurt. Stop flying around."
Yes, Albion's injured. Help him.
Medevac.
Medevac, yeah.
MASH.
Medevac.
Da, 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 da,
okay, you have a tree to your north, broken walls all around.
Papa Smoke and Milan.
Yeah. That's how I used to have to guide them in by telling them about the obstructions. You'd have to call them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You have
Okay.
power lines to your south.
So Rascalfoot takes out his pipe and starts puffing on it because there's your smoke.
Okay, so it really seems like a question of, and we don't really need to worry too much about initiative at this point. Just what's Velvaro want to do, or does anybody want to do anything to help Velvaro, or do anything with the crow?
I want to bash. Actually, can I run up and put him into this fire?
Oh, Jesus.
That's a pretty big crow.
Okay. Then if I can, I'll just swing him down onto this rock.
Let it go.
All right, we'll give an attack roll, I guess. Or
Okay. Unarmed, right? Yep. Okay. Where's my?
You get a +10, I think, on your unarmed or something.
Yeah, I'll just use
Pretty
punch. I have a macro for that. 19 for 3 damage.
All right. But I'm going to add to.
Okay, 16 if that hits.
All right.
And then a 30.
Oh,
That was a crit.
20.
So that's another. So total of 3, 7, and then 8, 15 points of damage.
All right. You've just bludgeoned a crow to death.
And then I stagger to the tree and I sink down with my back to the trunk. I look very bloodied and battered.
Gronk is a little sad at this, and so is Gronk's new friend.
That's a side of Alvaro I never thought I'd see.
He totally all his clothes are ruined now. His clothes.
I just hope
Am I
Pete is not
around
listening.
yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? You're hopping down off the bird?
Yep.
Yeah, Gronk's gonna hop down off the bird, but I asked him nicely to just stay put. I think
He's traumatized now after he saw what Valvaro did.
poor bird.
We'll perch him on top of the tree here. How's that?
That looks cool.
Is anybody doing anything to the one that's trying to leave?
No. I'm going to pluck a feather from the one that Valvaro killed,
Okay.
and then I'm going to go heal Valvaro and stick the feather in his hat.
Okay. Go ahead. Do your healing. I'm going to quick get the rest of my tea here. So just give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
26. You earned it.
Thank you, good Harfoot. I'm so used to putting minuses in. No, it's plus 26. That's right.
Let's see here. Who's hurt the most here? Friar Time?
Albion. Oh, yeah. Fire Charm and Albion. And yourself.
Okay, I'm going to cast a Cure Seers on Friar Time.
Oh, I can take care of myself.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you.
Okay, well, it's 20. Maybe you can cast one on me then.
Thank you, sir.
You do me, I do you.
Anyway, Gronk glowers menacingly and casts cause serious wounds, inflicting 20 points of damage.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Wrong
Wrong button. Wrong button.
You just killed me, you bastard.
I went Cure Seers, sorry. I swear.
You bastard.
Hopefully it's the same amount, but
I regret nothing.
Son of a bitch.
So is the offer to cure me? Like, I guess that's not really.
yeah,
Oh, I'll get you. I'll lay some hands on you.
yeah, I'll lay some hands right upside your head. Someone cure Albion.
There you go,
Tolan
Gronk.
needs some too.
Thanks.
You got.
Okay, look, you guys are like curing each other. That's nice.
Okay, Albion, I'm gonna hit the right macro this time. 22 points of damage, Albion.
I'll take it.
Let's see here.
And Tolan's down too.
I got one more Cure Serious.
Give that to Tolan.
I didn't use any 4th level spells at all.
I can heal over time.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
Well, you're pretty
Yeah.
low.
I mean,
I
if you
can
want to
use
give me
the-
something lower than that,
I can do-
I've done a major heal.
I
He has
do it
a ring of
for me.
regeneration.
There, you got 4 points. You're
All
done.
right, I'm good. I'm good with the 4 points.
I've got 5 cure lights. I can.
Oh, hit me with one of those.
Okay, I'll try.
And
to
it, make sure it's cure.
There you go, buddy. 7 points.
Okay.
Do you want another one?
Let's see. Yeah, sure, please.
Whoa. There you go, buddy.
Wow.
Tolan, how are you? How's Tolan?
Well,
Well, another cure light wouldn't hurt.
Okay. Tolan, you got one for 6. I'm gonna do one on myself here because
yeah. Make sure to get Albion and Valvaro though.
Okay. Okay, and I got one more.
They're our muscle.
Who wants it? Valvaro, how you doing? Oh, Valvaro, okay. Bravaro's getting one here.
If you have one more, give it to the others.
All right, Albion.
Yeah, I could use one.
Albion gets 7 points.
Thank you. Most generous.
So you know what? Actually, I think that sold the fact that that was the fake book. Like I know we took a lot of damage, but I think if we just had handed over the book and said to Lou.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a fake book; it was a duplicate. So I mean,
Well,
the book will be useful to them. It's just that it's not the only copy.
Exactly.
We got the wrong person. We should have got someone that could have made a few mistakes.
We left a few pages out.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Johnson was murdered by the... Flip the page. No! Okay, I'll be right back.
We'll have to call the author and find out the ending.
Or he'll be like George R. Martin, who doesn't want to finish writing the series anymore. Isn't that like a thing that he's tired of writing those books or something?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I know Robert Jordan died before he could finish his.
Did somebody else finish it from his notes or anything? Or?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
his
I don't read
Brandon
Sanderson?
Yeah, Brandon Sanderson.
Okay.
That's it.
So somebody did finish the series.
Oh yeah.
Because it would be terrible for people who've read, I mean, those thousands of pages or whatever that he wrote.
Yeah. Thing is, I was caught up with pretty much everything that that the author wrote, but I haven't caught any of the Sanderson stuff yet. So
Okay.
And I'm not sure I want to go back through and reread everything to catch back up.
Yeah, I think that it looks. Yeah, it says here. I think that there's 3 that they've already been published. So if people want the end of the story, they can do that. In any event, don't mean to get off track.
We healed up a bunch of us, and I'm going to check on the High Cleric, see how he's doing. Is he conscious?
Oh my! I'm glad that's over. That was much too exciting. I'm going to need a drink when I get home, he says.
Yeah.
And he sees that you're a fellow halfling. He says, "You don't have anything with you, do you?"
Of course.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if Friar Time carries.
I do not.
A traveler.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Not today. Not today. He was looking for some booze.
Oh.
Although I could probably make some, but
He says, yep, that is create food and water.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on a spell to create alcohol.
He
That's
says,
next
"Oh."
level.
He says, "No matter, just thank you, but maybe we should get back to town."
Oh yes. I mean, we did give up the book, but we did get you back. So that was the most important. That was mission 1. Brother Catfill will be so happy. He'll be pleased.
Okay, so do you want to do anything while you're out here in this this area?
I don't think so.
No, I think we're good.
Unless anybody needs to use the latrine that's over in the corner.
Why don't we put Osnar down there?
Oh, I think he fell down the cliff.
Oh,
He fell down there.
Well, he's right there.
He's laying there.
Is he dead
Let's
yet?
search. Yeah, wait. Sorry about that. Let me just check and make sure there's nothing valuable in his pockets.
That's what we do.
Well, and I'm a thief. I'm really getting, I'm gonna get kicked out of my guild.
Me too. For different reasons.
So I'm going to frisk them just to see if there's anything.
Sure.
Keys, letters, anything that can kind of give us an idea where these guys are hiding out, or because I have a feeling that they're going to figure out this is. I mean, will they care? I guess that's the question. Will they care that it's a knockoff?
They may not know.
Yeah. I think they'll find out that it's not the real one, but as you say, if it's a good copy, then they may not care.
Well, they may dig in the wrong place. They didn't subtract one Kadam for the Hebrew god whose ark this is.
Yeah, they only had one side.
I'm missing the reference.
It's Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you find on him, Rascalfoot, is you do find some keys.
Good.
What else were you looking for?
Well, just anything, letters, something, a note. I mean, jewels and money as well. But
he does have a little bit of money with him.
Okay.
Not a lot. I don't know that I don't think he was planning on stopping anywhere on the way home.
No.
No, it's $40 or so.
Oh, okay.
And he has in his pocket, in his coat pocket, he does have a stack of papers, and there's rubbings on them. As though it were put over runes or something that was carved.
Sure.
And then he had some charcoal or something with him to make the impression.
Okay.
So definitely was carrying these.
Do I recognize them, or I show them to the more learned people? Do they recognize them?
Tolan does a good job for Tolan.
Sounds like a good. Yeah, I was just thinking that an intelligence check from a wizard might do it.
It could. Since I've run out of other things to do up here, I've already been here once. The architecture's amazing, but old and just I've already studied it once, so I'm just kind of like laying out here bored, and these drawings get thrown in front of me, and 8 out of 16.
Okay, so and you're pretty fascinated by these, Tolan. This is like right up your alley.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize that these are older, like a mannish alphabet, a human alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
You're not able to decipher them. Yeah, I'm not saying that you couldn't, but probably not on the fly. You're probably not going to be able to decipher them. But you do recognize that this is a very ancient script.
I don't quite recognize the script, but it doesn't have the serifs that the gnomes use, or the dwarves use rather, or the flowing cursive stylings of the Elvish. I'm going to have to take a moment in the library to figure out exactly what these are.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, you probably need some resources.
Well,
you can tell that it's not Times New Roman or Garamond.
Should we maybe should we pile some rocks over Osnar's body, or
before you do that,
I'm gonna do
want
detect magic.
with my
his hat?
sword. Well, with my sword, I flick the hat up, and then I fling it off my blade of eld towards Albion, and said, "This might improve your grim demeanor."
Oh, always a ray of sunshine in such a dark place, aren't you?
Why, thank you.
And once people are clear of the corpse, and before somebody starts putting stones on it,
Yes.
I disintegrate it.
Oh,
Wait, I want to do detect magic first.
Well, once everybody's done with the corpse, so are you done? We're not done with the corpse yet.
I'm not done with the corpse yet. I want to see if there's any magical items on there that might be useful to us.
Okay, so you're trying to see if he has any magical items.
Yes.
All right. I have no idea, so I'm going to see.
Gotta have something.
Okay. Uh-huh.
He couldn't have survived this long just on his good looks.
Although he was pretty handsome, I know.
yeah,
I say, Fry, you'd be surprised. And I
I know that you do. At
Okay.
least you have a sword to protect yourself.
You're looking and you see his boots. They're unique. They're quite stylish, in fact. And they seem to have kind of pressed into the leather, embossed into the leather wings.
Oh.
Ooh.
However, they're
Ooh,
more human size than halfling size.
That's why I left them. I mean, boots. Who wears boots?
That might still fit. If they're magical boots, they might shrink to fit a halfling.
I'm sorry. No self-respecting halfling. Even magic boots.
Oh.
Claymore rolls his eyes. Please. You've been living with these humans too long, Friar Time.
Oh,
So would you like to take them before Tolan does his thing?
well, I'll grab them. Maybe we can sell them. Who knows?
Well, if they're nice, I'll take them. Are they like swashbuckly-ish?
Look at that guy. Of course they are.
All right, I think we're done with the body then.
Sure.
Yep.
I assume that Tolan has given no warning.
No. I think I'll just zip zap zop.
Yeah. Once people start like going and getting rocks to cover the body, I'm like, don't even worry. Zap.
I was just staring at it, so I leap back and I go, Tolan!
I'm not having another race.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Wow. They talk about me being dark.
Now remember, when you draw your sword, consider not what you're killing, but what you're allowing to live.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't use a sword.
Ah, well, you take my meaning nonetheless.
Okay. So, body's gone. Evidence. I like that. What about the giant bird?
Well, I think my charming personality and magic has expired by this point. So
it's a pity. They make
no.
excellent clubs.
I mean the one that Velvaro beat to crap.
Oh,
Bring it back. It'll be a good feast.
Crow? Oh, you are dark.
That's what they put in city chicken, don't you know?
Oh.
It's Crow.
Rascal Foot's like, I'm down the road, man. This group's getting too weird.
We could toss it into the sea. Let the sea creatures feast.
Yeah.
I just,
We'll
as a professional, I don't like leaving too much evidence.
Well, there's no story to tell without evidence.
Exactly.
You'll never have a play written about you that way.
Exactly. That's how you live longer, my friend.
There's no way they can prosecute us without a body.
Exactly. And I have a feeling when the head of the Magicians Guild doesn't return, they'll be looking for us. So let's vamonos, muchachos.
Well, we left witnesses anyway. They left. They fled.
I know. But
we had no interest in bringing him back.
That's true, too.
I tossed the crow into the ocean then if there's no objections.
I don't object.
If I didn't grab him and use him as a weapon, he may have killed me if he had hit the next round after that blast that I took, that last blast. I just realized that now. I was like, nope.
Why do you think I hid behind a dwarf?
Okay, so are you heading back to town then?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
And on the
of
way,
course you're bringing
I
Earlist.
yes, on the way back, I tell him of all the tales. I tell him the tales of our adventures and how Harfoot has looked over our group and protected us this whole time.
He says, "Oh, maybe I could." Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, and even my companions have begun to feel the power of Harfoot and have come to see his ways.
And that's up to them whether they want to corroborate that or not.
Well, Vavara was busy regaling Albion with tales of glory. Make interchange with fashion tips.
Is he wearing the top hat?
I don't know.
Did he take Osnar's top hat before Tolan disintegrated him?
That's up to Albion. I think we lost Terry.
Nope, I'm still here.
Oh, there he
Just
is.
deciding whether or not to take the top hat. That is the real question.
Well, if you wanted it, you had to have gotten it before Tolan did the honors.
Yeah,
Vavara
but
flicked
we'll
off
get-
of him.
No, I flicked it at Albion.
Do everything,
Pick it
leave nothing behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so you bring the cleric home, and Brother Cadfell is just so grateful to see him. And he encourages him. He says, well, let's get you off, and we'll get you. You can get washed up, and we'll make sure to have food brought in to you. And it's some fortifying wine, and we definitely you'll have to rest after that ordeal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So they take the Hobbit Pope off stage. Unless you folks have anything more you want to say to him, or
Just don't say
I just want
stage,
them-
please.
oh well, when Velvaro was booing at the theaters last session. That was great.
Yeah.
Vavara was beginning to tick a little bit. I asked Brother Cadfell if the book is safe.
And he says, "Oh yes." He said, "But now they have the copy of it. He's very concerned about that."
Unfortunately, there was nothing we could do. We tried to recover it or destroy it, and just weren't able to. But the most important thing was to get the High Cleric back, Eldris. That was his name, Eldris.
Earlist.
Yeah, sorry. I don't have that written down anywhere.
So it sounds like we've made some enemies here from the Magic Guild.
Possibly.
Yes, you may. Well, you certainly killed one of them. And you know that there's these crows that they seem to be controlling, and they have some accomplices or minions, or you're not sure what, but they call each other brethren. It's quite powerful, those glowing robed creatures.
Yeah, those. We may have to think about a way of defending, like finding out what those creatures are, and then trying to defend ourselves from them. Because, man, oh man, they were
If they
tough.
shoot light, would mirrors defend against that?
Or darkness.
Ooh, darkness might do it too.
Or like a big magical cannon.
Bolts of lightning seem to work pretty well.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. They were pretty scary.
And you also new to the book, just as a reminder, there were definitely some dark magic that was referenced in that book, although the Polymath would not write the specific rituals down himself.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, like, did Tolan recognize, was there any mention of those creatures in the Polymath's notebook?
I don't know.
Or had Tolan ever seen creatures like that before? Because, man, oh man, they were bad.
Well,
Give
yeah.
me an intelligence roll and let's see.
Yes, they were highly featured in Bo Kwan's book of the fantastical. And I remember reading the tome quite some years ago, but I didn't realize that was them at first.
Do they have any weaknesses? Anything that we could exploit? Because, man, oh man, if they come back at us.
Well, the glowing brethren were, were something quite unique.
They fled from us like any other foe.
Well, yeah. Luckily, they fled from us.
They had other priorities.
Give me another check there, Tolan.
All right. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we didn't try to do our hold spells on them, and they're not particular to being put to sleep either, as far as I know. Yes, so they don't really act like creatures from around here.
Okay.
I believe they're from the elemental plane of Earth, but I'm not entirely sure.
The elemental plane of glowing awesomeness.
Glowing terror. Well, we maybe need to think of some defenses against those things, because this is one thief that did not want to meet those again.
Right, and their attacks did seem to be somehow light-based.
Light-based.
Yeah, and I think it was Velvaro asked, or Patrick asked, and it's not a cone. It was definitely like a beam, like aimed at individuals. So it wasn't any effect.
I'm adding the crow feather on my list.
I think Claymore's starting to think of some possible defenses.
Okay, very good. Anything else you want to do while you're here in the library? Brother Cadfell says, is there any more assistance I can offer you? He says, certainly you have our gratitude, and you're welcome to stay here for a few days if you need to, or however long you need to.
Oh, I figured we would be feted as heroes for returning the high priest, and be given keys to the kingdom, and
Well, at least the temple.
He says, "Well, we're only the temple here. We don't have much say over the entire kingdom." He said, "But certainly we'll go down in our church history for this."
Another
dancing
play
girls?
to be performed by actors.
Are there dancing girls or
Dancing girls.
a band?
He said,
a buffet?
could provide
a snack table or something?
You remember that nun who let us in the first time?
Oh, unfortunately, I do. It's just a crabby.
So
thing.
he says, "Well, certainly I can. If you want to go to your rooms, and I'll arrange them to bring hot water, and you can freshen up, and I can definitely have a very fine meal prepared for everyone."
Oh, now that's more like it.
Gronk's eyes light up.
I need a tailor. My clothes are shredded.
And Brother Cadfully says, "Oh well, some of the other monks here are quite handy with needle and thread. It'll take some time, but we can arrange to have your clothes mended or repaired."
I seek not no spiritual clothes, but the one of daring do, such as I wear.
He said, "Well, the collection was pretty good on the last holy days. I think maybe we might be able to help you out with that, and give a little money to some of the local tailors."
A daring do. More like daring doo-doo.
You said doo-doo.
Hey, when's the last time you played?
He elbows Albion. Yeah, right? Daring doo-doo? Get it?
Oh dear.
Rascalfoot's not above a low joke.
No.
Okay.
'Cause
No
he's
pun
a low-
intended.
He's a
That's all he
halfling.
does.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Halfling
They're all
calls
low
it like-
jokes coming from a halfling.
So I mean, what do we think? Do we think we've done this? Do we get the heck out of Dodge before the magicians come after us, or do
Run
we
from magicians?
or strike the iron? Get to them before they get to us.
I think we have to go to the Shire, to the North
Yeah,
Shire.
Oh yeah.
That's,
Okay.
that's supposedly where the book will lead them, and we should
I
try
do-
to get there.
But I'm going to need a little bit of time to figure out what this script means.
Do we know what the North Shire is?
I'll leave that to
We
you
just heard
guys.
Want to give me an how about our halflings could give an intelligence check?
Well, and
Oh,
Gronk's
wait,
traveled around a bit too.
Okay.
So Gronk's like, well, I know my geography and such.
Really?
So what is that? A save or just a D20?
A D20 roll under your intelligence.
Ooh. Nope.
I just made.
I rolled a 10, and my intelligence is a 10.
Okay.
12. My
Fri-
intelligence is 12.
I know what a Shire is.
So, what our two halflings remember, although Gronk maybe not so much, maybe you didn't quite get to this land. The North Shires is an area where, much further to the north here, kind of off the beaten path, and the halflings, they're a little bit sheltered there. They really like their fairly rural existence. Like I said, it's off the beaten path. You do know that there was a ruined city of Man north of there, way from the ancient days. Hasn't been inhabited in a long time. I don't know a whole lot else about it.
I think I had a cousin that lived there at one point.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, this is really,
A distant cousin. Very distant.
yeah.
Never spoke to them.
These halflings are, I don't say they're provincial, but they're, they like their country living and they like their quiet life.
Wait, that sounds like my parents.
Those dull halflings. Not the exciting
Hey.
ones like us, Friar Time.
Well, Adela is more on the trade route, on the road to the road that passes through King's Warriors. So Adela gets a lot more characters passing through.
Oh, okay. I thought we were country bumpkins out there.
Well, you're there, but there's also halflings and humans who live in town. A little bit more of a mixture. The North Shires is pretty much all halflings.
Well, it sounds like a good place to be. And I'm sure
do
they
not
make
miss-
a mean breakfast.
They do not miss their 11s for anything.
There you go. Civilized country, Friar Time.
Yes, they eat all eight meals.
Yes. Thank goodness. You know what? It's about time we got back to some place that really knew the traditions, of propriety and
Gluttony.
civilization.
Get back
You
to
say
your
that like
roots.
it's a bad thing, but
To nourishment.
Okay, well, we're getting close to the end of things here. Anybody want to do anything? I mean, we could pick up here also if anybody wants to do any further research or any poking around in the city before you leave, or
Do we see Sister Marty Feldman again?
she's in and around taking care of her duties. That's not actually Marty Feldman, is it?
I know.
No.
I
no. What was her name? Brew.
Frau Brewer.
Frau Brew.
Whatever the name of for glue in German is. I know it
And
was
then
like
the horses
German name
would
for
the
glue.
horses
Yeah.
would neigh, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was the German word for glue. Her name.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I never
Somebody
knew.
told me that. I haven't confirmed that, but somebody told me that. A fan of the movie.
Oh my god.
Because it does sound believable because they always neighed when they heard her name.
Yeah.
What was that, Young Frankenstein?
Yes.
Yeah, Cloris Leachman.
Okay.
Walk this way.
Have me something.
Have something. I just
Okay.
download a picture, but I have no way to upload it.
So you have brought High Cleric Erlist home. You seem to have some rubbings from runes that might be pointing or suggesting something. You've heard about the North Shires, and you think the magicians are up to something because you know they wanted this book that indicated some dark rituals and gave some information on it, although it didn't give all the ins and outs because the Polymath felt it would be dangerous to write that down. We had some disintegration and some lightning bolts and charming animals and whacking crows and all kind of crazy talk. And you can revel in your hot bath and a good meal here as your reward.